Good morning, folks. It's time to talk antiques once again, and we all rared up and raring to go, and it looks like these boys got everything computerized, so let's do it.
Oh, everybody's all excited this morning.
Ray, where's your iPad?
My iPad,
You
my
let
granddaughter
your car-
operates it
Yeah,
for me. I don't know how.
But you have graduated up to an iPhone, haven't you?
Yeah, I did get one of them, but she has to show me how to do anything on it.
You'll learn. Hey, so everybody knows about the American Picker Show, and we've done the 3-hour special now. You know, they keep updating us. So, if you, I'd like for people to go if you go to Jiffy Burger, Nancy Pennington Jiffy Burger, because there's two different ones. They're both ours, but I mean, the Nancy Pennington Jiffy Burger shows a short segment about the tether car.
Yeah.
And the History Channel put that on. So if you go to that, you'll see it. And up to the left, at the top of the show, is a
At the bottom left-hand corner.
no, at the top of it is a history icon where you just click on it. It'll take you straight to the History Channel. Let's see if you can go. Yeah, well, it don't show it on yours there.
Okay.
But anyway, so you go to that, and I'd like for people to go to it. They put this little segment on Friday. And since Friday, as of this morning, we just looked at it, it's got 199,901 views. So, the people that watches and listens to our show here, I'd like for them to go to the Nancy Pennington Jiffy Burger.
Knock it up to one.
Well, at least,
I like
at
it.
least
To 900.
99
Well,
100 more
we're
of
like, the highest one I seen on there that they had was like 299,000.
Yeah.
But he'd been on for like 6 months. Our show's only been on the History Channel page.
Well, this has got a great title to the video, though. The video is called "The Most Dangerous Toy Ever Made." So
Which is
that's
Oh,
gonna make
yeah.
which is the
That
tether
would make
car.
me look-
yeah, and the description of it was crazy when
Yeah.
they played it on there. It's
Yeah.
like
But anyway,
100 and
so
something
maybe
mile
the
an
people
hour
that watches
toy?
the show and listens to the show can go to the History Channel, click on it, and view it. Because I'd like to get it up to about 500,000 views.
there you go.
So, like I said, there's one been on there about 6 months. They're at 299. We've only been on like roughly 5 days, and we're almost 200,000.
So tell me something about tether cars, real quick. Where did you find those that you sold them?
you know, I
Had
found,
they been around forever, or did
Oh
you,
yeah, well they, like he said, they've been around from the 40s to the 50s. But this particular pedal car come out of Chevyville, and it was a complete car minus the engine.
Yeah.
And it's basically an engine like you see on these the planes,
the
that
little
people-
airplanes you
Yeah.
used to go in a circle with, kind of thing? But
and basically
Little
that's what that
Cox
does.
engines.
It's called a tether car because it works off a wire cable.
yeah,
And so I picked that car up, and then, in my trading and swapping, I actually found 2 bodies. Really, what I should have done, this guy had a 55-gallon drum full of those bodies. He was going to just sell them for
Oh, my
aluminum
God.
scrap.
Oh,
So I only got a couple of them. I should have got the whole 55-gallon drum.
guess you should.
Got them all.
Yeah, because the bodies
You
are
hand
bringing
them out for Christmas bonuses, and everybody
body,
going, "What is
the body
this?"
will bring 150, 200 apiece, just the
Really?
bodies.
Seriously, that's amazing how much.
But
how much they bring.
I'm just not a greedy type person. So, but he would have sold me every one of them had I wanted them. That's one of those. If I could,
Yeah.
if I could. That ain't no use doing that if I could. But
Coulda,
anyway,
woulda, shoulda.
so I just thought it was amazing that we got almost 200,000 views in 5 days.
Yeah,
and just
boy.
on that one little section. But we are one of their more popular shows, or we wouldn't be in the 3-hour special, or History Channel wouldn't have took that clip, and
Sure.
put it on their webpage.
He wouldn't
It's
even be
their
rerunning
Facebook
it
page,
if
I
he wasn't
believe,
getting
isn't it?
interest.
Yeah, their Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so today on the show, we Ronnie and I don't know, you might get one. Antique Weekly,
No.
But
You told me
anyway,
you were going to give me a subscription, but you
Get your
never did.
prescription
Ronnie,
for that.
remind me, I'm gonna get him a subscription, not a prescription, right?
Yeah.
All right. We can say so.
Okay, so I got to do that for
Right.
you. Matter of fact, Ronnie, do you just got a card in there, a Christmas card thing? Hang on to it because I throwed mine away.
Okay, well, mine's still here.
Okay, well, hang on to the card. We'll get it filled out and get it done today.
So I can
so
have
you-
an idea what we're talking
Yeah,
about
so you
before
can
we
keep
show
up with us. But anyway, so I just went through it. I thought, there is so many different items in this Antique Weekly that they talk about. So here's some of the things they talked about. like anvils, hit and miss engines. And you remember that time we went on that show? You
Yeah.
said you liked that better than any show we
That
did.
was really,
I like
really
those
cool.
hit and miss engines.
007 items, horse-drawn equipment, which breaks down into everything from horse-drawn wagon stuff, whatever. Automotive signs, like Gulf and Texaco and Sinclair, and that branches off into car dealership signs.
Yeah.
Chevrolet, Ford, Chrysler, so forth. And then World War II and World War I uniforms. All this was in
Oh,
this
yeah.
week. Vintage slot machines, which is really good. There's
Yeah.
some high-dollar slot machines. Silver coins, tin toys, advertising, gas pumps, jukeboxes, bumper cars, patent medicine bottles, coffee grinders. Yeah. Hang on to that. We're going to get it filled out, and I'm going to send it in with a check and get him took care of.
I was looking for it.
Corn op. Hey, here's a really good one. Corn op machines.
I love those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Powder horns.
Oh.
You'd be surprised if we make it that far
Wow, powder
to do
horns.
powder horn. And then there's everything else from vintage guns to vintage swords to vintage knives. All this in this week. I say, I don't know, 400 or 500 items really in there if you
More
really
than I
start
think we
counting.
can cover
Oh,
at our
yeah.
rate.
Well, so with that, let's just start out top of the list. Let's do anvils.
All right.
And anvils, it's a piece, a tool that the blacksmiths use.
Starts with an A.
When
That's
they're
what the
pounding up the
Roadrunner
horse.
drops on Wile E. Coyote's head. right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's how you remember it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you find on anvils?
So I found the top selling one was a 471 pound Peddinghaus blacksmith's anvil with wide face and free shipping. It's very old and very used.
And that is the key word too.
Yeah.
Depending on the maker of the anvils is the price of them too.
I would have a tough time giving them free shipping on an anvil.
Oh well, when you get $3,400
It's
as
not a
you
problem
buy
with
it
that
now.
price.
Well, now that's something that you have to put on a pallet, wouldn't you? How much
Oh,
you said it weighed?
absolutely.
471
It's
pounds?
471
You'd palletize that, wouldn't you?
I believe so.
Okay, I mean,
So-
all that blacksmith stuff. What's the next one?
I don't know. It's just some kind of machine there, but here's a 250 pound Minty Solderfor's Sawmaker blacksmith anvil. So it's shaped a little different than the traditional
So it's made
one.
to make saws.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it looks very used to me. It says excellent condition, made of the finest Swedish steel. The buy it now on that with free shipping was $2,450. Here's another one that's 345 pound vintage S&S German blacksmith anvil, free shipping, $2,300. Let's see. Here's a rigid Peddinghaus blacksmith's anvil, 275
Model
pounds.
12.
It's a Model 12. Used, $1,800, pickup only. So,
Yeah, but I mean, it's a buy it now, and it just sold just exactly what the guy asked for.
exactly. 351 pound German Kragala blacksmith anvil with shelf, free shipping. Well, they wanted $2,500 and took a best offer that was probably somewhere around $1,700. But man, anvils bring some money. I had no idea
Yeah,
that.
me
Yeah.
neither.
They're worth their weight in gold. Not hardly
Well,
that
not
much.
quite
Look at
that.
that big old
Yeah.
thing there.
What's it?
Here's one that people bid on. Here's a blacksmith anvil, French double horn with pig feet, circa 1881. It's 132 pounds. 52 bids on it. Went for $1,676. Pickup only. Man, that's a lot for a pickup only bid. That's pretty good. Rare Fisher blacksmith anvil with factory cast base to it, so it's a nice
That's the one that caught
base
my
for it.
attention.
Yeah, $1,650 pickup only. 198 pound German forged anvil with double horns, free shipping, $1,500.
You
with
know,
that one.
to look at that thing, I would guess that thing to be what, 30 inches, 2 foot to 30 inches from horn to horn there, something like that.
I
Yeah,
guess
at
so.
least.
Yeah.
And it's not that tall. That thing, I mean, that's a lot of weight. Where you going? Are you
I
gonna
was
read about
looking
it?
to see if they
Good hard
said the
man.
description, but it doesn't. So. Not on the on the thing that pops
What's
up
that?
at least.
What's that right there?
Here's an antique primitive engraved stake stump wrought anvil blacksmith tool forge. So I guess this is, so you're supposed to drive this into a stump for your base is
Yeah.
what that's got a spike on the bottom. It's pretty rough
But
shape.
it's got spikes on the
looking.
ends too, ain't it?
Yeah. $1,600 was what they wanted with $190 shipping, and they took a best offer that was somewhere between $1,400 and $1,500. So here's a Paragon blacksmith anvil, Solderfer's solid steel, 127 pound. It calls it a knife maker. 1922, made in Sweden. Looks pretty good shape for that. 55 bids on it with $83 shipping. It went for $1,380.
That's amazing.
That's pretty
What's
cool.
that next one? That looks awful shiny.
It's a nice 200-pound hay button blacksmith anvil, used, but it looks just like the other one, like the knife maker style. $1,400, pickup only.
There's another stump splitter, ain't it?
Yeah. Let's see, antique primitive engraved stake stump, wrought anvil, blacksmith tool forge. They wanted $2,400. They came down quite a bit. They got about $1,300 on that.
What's that? Now you talking about an odd shape on this next one here?
This is a number 981 plex toe stake plate tinsmith sheet metal blacksmith anvil bench.
So it's to bend sheet metal with it? To bend a 90s? Is that what it's for?
Maybe. I'm not entirely
Looks like
sure
something
what that
you'd use to bend a 90 with the way it's made.
Yeah.
But look
You
how
want me
much it brought and look how many bids it had.
There were
Oh,
See,
different-
28
different shapes,
bids for $1,237.
No description on it, is it?
Let me pull up a description. There we go.
Anything?
Yeah, it's just details for people that know what it is.
Well, what are they then? So you know them, right?
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
just,
Those
Well,
openings there.
I know-
We got 1 minute. Can we
get
get
for something?
I tell you what, instead of getting another, once you get back over there though, when we get back, we'll talk about a few more, and then we'll go to the next item,
Okay.
which is those hit and miss engines you like.
okay.
Well, you got to push the button. Don't forget
I
that.
do. Don't let me forget.
You're listening to Let's Talk Antiques on Thunder Radio.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
We would like to thank Dr. David Florence for supporting Let's Talk Antiques. See Dr. Florence at 804 Kalon Street in Manchester for all of your medical needs. Call 728-5522 for your appointment today. Most insurances accepted.
All right, folks, we're back with Let's Talk Antiques, and we'll continue on with a very interesting show.
Hey Ray, that gentleman Max come to see me yesterday.
Max who?
The gentleman.
Oh, the gentleman.
Yeah, he is a gentleman, right? North Dakota.
I just better remember him.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
remember the name.
so he's on his way to get something at a store in Tullahoma.
Oh.
And he stops at my house, takes a mid break,
Yeah.
And so he stayed so long that he didn't even go to Tullahoma and get what he. I said, well, you're already halfway there. Go on. He said, nah, I'll just wait till tomorrow.
He didn't stay for supper.
No.
He done
you-
been coming by to see what's new stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go on to the next one, or what was
Yeah, you
your
said you give
thing?
him a couple.
Yeah, okay.
Don't mind
All right.
flyer at me.
All right, I'll go ahead. All right, here's a Peter Wright blacksmithing anvil.
See, those names mean something. Not to me, not to you, but
But
to
to
the
them.
blacksmith
There you
people
go.
it does.
171 pound. Buy it now, $1,250. Pick up only.
I bet you Bill Brown, he'd know what that is. He does blacksmithing. He's got a bunch of anvils.
Oh, and there's a blacksmith rounding hammer. 2.5 pound double face, double head Vaughn anvil forged. $53 with 27 bids. Oh, wait a second.
Look how much shipping.
It's got $1,000 shipping. Somebody might not have. Well, actually, this is a sold listing, so
Yeah.
it means somebody completed it.
I think
So-
that shipping was
so
a typo.
do you have that hammer, Ronnie?
I don't have it.
$1,000 hammer.
That's a
Yeah,
$1,000 hammer.
I'll go
So
look
let's
for
go
it.
down there and just see if there's any more good anvils.
I was gonna say, should we look and see
yeah,
if
let's
there's
see what
something?
the deal is with that.
There's there. Shipping is flat rate. Actual cost is not. Oh, okay. Now there's a correction. $10 shipping, not $995
Yeah, that's
shipping.
what I thought.
All right, good
That
for
had to be a typo.
good for them that they weren't trying to just be horrible to people.
They just didn't put the dot in.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they were doing the listing,
Yeah, they didn't put the
go
decimal.
and
Okay.
hit change price.
Yeah.
So it's a $50 hammer, which
Yeah, all day
is
long.
more than I've bought.
What's that 112 pound one sitting on that cart?
Beautiful. It says 112 pound John Brooks cast steel blacksmith anvil. Marked 1CWT. $950. It said no reserve. 58 bids. It went up to $950 with $67 shipping.
Wow.
I think it cost him more than $67
It's like
to
John
ship that.
Brooks and Peter Wright were the man on him,
Yes, I believe you're right. Mm-hmm. So let's see if let's scroll real quick and just see if there's anything other that catches our eyes on these anvils. Because, well, look at that one there. It don't even have a horn on it.
Oh, that
That's a
one.
bridge anvil.
That's an anvil bridge. A bridge anvil?
Because of the shape of the ball.
Yeah, okay, shape of the. And it's got a hole in it for doing stuff with. It went for buy it now $950.
Well, evidently it's a big deal.
Yep.
What is that? That's a forge, isn't it?
Yeah, here's your own. You can get your own blacksmith forge.
Now, that would be nice to have.
It's a coal forge even. It says it includes some tools.
Yeah,
$950 for the buy it now.
We
There
might
does
get in the
not look like a
blacksmith
pan under it. though.
Yeah.
We might get in the blacksmith.
Well,
Well, don't you have to have a big bellows?
Yeah, I think
to-
they use pans nowadays.
Yeah, is that what they do?
Yeah.
Okay. They don't do this no more.
I think that was 1800s.
Okay.
style.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna do it, don't you want to do it authentically or not?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't, because I'm on the ladies'
What about this one right here? It's got a vice on it. This anvil.
It is. That's an anvil. It looks like a vice, and they've got a Bud Light bottle. It looks like on it, so you can see how big it is.
Or is that the
Or they just left it on there. You
they
never know.
forgot. They was working on something, drinking beer.
It says it's a 132 pound anvil, vice anvil, 6-inch jaws, $858 with 27 bids on that one.
I think
So
they was
that
working
was-
on something and forgot to just left their.
Oh, look, it's
There's a lot
like
of
mounted
different
to that
shapes or something.
one of those plates
Yeah.
that we were looking at earlier
Yeah.
that we weren't
Some
sure.
little
so-
weird shapes. on it.
Yeah, I think that's right. All those squares. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're learning a little bit about anvil.
Yeah, we'll
Not much.
catch
but-
on eventually.
What's that can?
That's a Budweiser can on another
A lot of people
anvil.
drinking. There's a lot of people drink beer when they do
That's a
blacksmithing.
Budweiser.
Apparently
anvil.
so. Anvil, Black's Hammer Anvil. 63 bids at $919.
Huh.
Pickup only. So see, this is another guy. He used a measuring tape to
So
see
how tall
big
is
his
that one?
was. That one's 10 inches.
10 inches tall.
So that's a little.
That's a small anvil.
That's small.
So-
32 bids, $760 though.
Yeah. Tell you what, We need to hunt some ambles.
Yeah, as long as
don't
you
you-
load them in the truck.
Don't
Get 'em loaded for that kind of money.
Your grandpa didn't have an amble?
No, he did not. He did not.
I got a new one.
There's some
Heavy.
there's some vices and stuff like that, but not
Keep scrolling down.
not
Let's
really
just
hammer
while
on.
we're see if there's anything particular. What about that one right there? It don't look that big.
Here's an antique museum quality. They say Trenton 100-pound wrought iron blacksmith anvil. $725 was to buy it now with $140 shipping.
For the blacksmith
So it's-
museum.
yeah, so I'd say that's $850 ish, rather than. Here's your coal forge and blower to go
Alright.
along with your forge, but this is $760 with 46 bids for that.
You know, it costs money getting the blacksmith business.
It does. I actually know a guy who blacksmiths out near Tim's Ford and teaches people too. So
What else he make? Do you know?
like the first thing he teaches you to make is like a coat hanger type kind of deal, and
Yeah, something simple. Start out
however
easy.
more elaborate you want to get, he'll
Does
let
he
you
actually
go.
take the metal and bend it and fold it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah,
think that's neat.
it's really cool. So,
I know one thing. It's hot.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
guaranteed.
Hot when you do it.
It's something you go hang out with him in the winter
Well,
to
yeah,
learn
that's a
how to do
wintertime
instead of the
project.
summer. Yeah.
So you don't think that'd be a 4th of July deal?
I don't think I would want it to be one for
No,
me.
not
See
for me.
anything else particular?
Nah, nothing.
They're still high
nothing
dollar
too
anvils.
special.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're still bringing $500,
all right.
$600.
I'm scrolling through pages of them.
Oh, what's that
We're
right
only
there?
down to $700.
That's a pretty neat piece.
Here's a beautiful blacksmith artisan SWAGE
Make all kinds of shapes with that.
swage block. Anvil Forge knife maker BB Noyles and Company.
Oh, so you make knives. Like that you would pound it down through there and it'd make the blade,
You got
wouldn't it?
that hot metal on there and you're holding it and you drive it in there to make
Yeah,
those shapes.
and it'd make the blades.
Yeah,
And,
then you can
neat.
sharpen it later. Yeah.
yeah.
$700 to buy it now. Pickup only. Let's see. I'm scrolling past them. We're still $600.
Well, I think that we can safely say there ain't no cheap ambles.
No, doesn't seem
Old
like it.
anvils are good to have.
Yeah.
Now you can buy that new junk.
We're also up above 100 pounds still, so
Yeah.
that could have something to do with it. I bet when you drop down to
Well,
a 25-pound anvil, it's probably cheaper than some of these.
Well, we ain't got the one yet.
Here's a 77-pound anvil.
Okay. Yeah, but look how much
they got like around $550 for
They
it.
got
So
to
there
make
you go.
something small
Pound for
on
pound,
there.
Oh no, plus $200 shipping. So yeah.
Huh. What is that right there? The
White House Atlas Forge Tinsmith Blacksmithing Forming Stake Anvils and Stake Holder. So maybe this is what you would
Y'all got a
pound
call.
things down through the.
get your head through the
holes.
whole race. Ronnie, you got yours is
Yeah.
right there. Don't be grabbing Race.
All right, to join the show, call 728-1320 to talk antiques. Good morning.
Morning. I've got 2 anvils out here. Anybody want to see them?
Oh, okay. What would you describe them as?
Well, I got one about 300 pound. The other is a 100-pound anvil.
Do you know what?
I never have been able to get the price that y'all are pricing them at, though.
Well, these are sold listings on eBay. So do you know the brand name on them?
Well, I've had Peter Wright's, but most anvils anymore that are old, you can't tell.
Oh,
They've
really?
got a name on them, but they've been beat on so much you can't tell what the brand name is.
Okay. I figured they would put the brand name underneath them to preserve it, to keep it when they beat up on it.
Well, I'll tell you something too. I bet you a lot of people just know what the anvil is if you're in the anvil business.
Yeah, if you're an
You know.
anvil user, you probably.
Peter Wright is
Okay.
one of your best friends.
Okay. Well, I would encourage you to
Yeah.
check it out on eBay because they're going for money.
Yeah, hey, where is here at? You said, nobody wanted to come look at them. Where you at?
Out on Taylor Road.
I know where that's at.
You know where Forest Mills Methodist Church is?
I do.
Well, that's Taylor Road. Turns right down beside it. I believe about a mile down Taylor Road.
You live close to where Landon Lowe used to be?
know where Jerry Green lives?
Yeah, I know right where Jerry lives.
Well, I live on down below Jerry Green on the left.
Okay.
On Taylor Road and Crossland Lane.
Okay, then.
You better go check them out, Ronnie.
He might get a visit when I'm out that way. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. Hey, that's something you don't really have to worry about somebody sneaking off with.
No, they're not going to haul your. They're not going to haul your ambulance.
A thief ain't that smart.
You're going to make a bunch of noise.
They're not going to steal something out of here. That'd be work. That'd be work
But
for
they're
them,
not
wouldn't
going
it?
to do that.
Yeah, let's say anybody who's not willing to pay
If they-
for it, that's too much work for
If
them.
they steal something that's that heavy, they want it to roll,
It
wouldn't
better
it?
be
Exactly.
gold.
It's kind of like my little old granddaughter asked me yesterday, said, why were ghosts such liars? And I said, I don't know. She said, you can see right through them.
Did Casper tell her a lie?
Your break. Okay. All right. Well,
Tell you what, is it break time?
yeah.
Why don't we do that? You hit that button and let's get back. Let's go on and jump over to our next item.
Our
'cause
hit and miss.
We're not going to get three. We ain't going to get three
I told
items.
you, with the way
Yeah.
we went make you far.
All right, don't worry. We'll be right back with more Let's Talk Antiques on Thunder Radio.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in, get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking.
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
We would like to thank Dr. David Florence for supporting Let's Talk Antiques. See Dr. Florence at 804 Kalon Street in Manchester for all of your medical needs. Call 728-5522 for your appointment today. Most insurances accepted.
All right, folks, we're back with Let's Talk Antiques. And these anvils getting to be a hot item here, maybe.
Yeah, I think we better jump off
We
them.
may
What
have
do you
some
say?
more listeners out there got them.
Let's get those hit and miss motors.
Okay.
We've got some good ones here to talk about too. But first,
Let's explain
we're
what they
going to
are.
tell you, a little bit about what they are. A hit and miss engine is a type of 4-stroke internal combustion engine that is controlled by a governor to operate a given speed, and it was conceived in the late 1800s and produced by several companies from the 1890s through approximately the 1940s. And the name comes from the speed control of these engines. They're designed to fire, that's hit, only when operating at or below the set speed. And to cycle without firing, that's the miss. And when they exceed that speed. So if they're up to speed, they're hitting, and if they're below the speed, they're missing. So that's where you get the hit and miss
Sounds
from.
like a Harley Davidson.
Yeah. The governor was, kind of like our early version of a throttle, just to control the speed of the engine. And the sound made when the engine was running without a load is a distinctive pop, whoosh, 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 pop.
Yep, that's right. Like it's losing compression or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hitting and the missing.
Yeah.
So, that kind of gives you an idea of, what a hit and miss engine is.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what they would do with those old hit and miss engines. They take them out like farmers would, and like if they was irrigating or something, they could run water lines and stuff, and they would pump water out of the creeks and rivers and
wells and factories.
yeah, forever.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing would run on not much fuel
Yeah.
and run forever.
Especially, those side shaft ones, they
Yeah.
all kinds of uses for them.
And I noticed those
They could put
governors, like they look
belts
like they spin out. It looks like, like little metal things, and it's kind of, when it spins out, it looks like fingers or something spinning.
Yeah. I
don't remember that.
You don't remember
on.
that?
The like early version of the gears for them.
Right.
And they'd run whole factories on them, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was before you had.
I mean,
guess you could.
those
you
were
could run
the-
it without electricity.
Absolutely.
So there you go. That was.
Those side
know,
shafts,
like I said
you could
before,
do anything with them. You could
Manchester, Tennessee did not get no electricity, permanent electricity, to 1934. Now they did
Really?
have,
Wow.
they did have a company that was in the late early 1900s that actually done some generated electricity off of the dam out here at Morton's Lake, but it only was enough energy produced from that it could light things, like some
Right,
light
yeah.
bulbs or something. But true actual operating electricity didn't get here with TVA to 1934.
Yeah.
So those hit and miss engines. And
They were
think about
invaluable,
this.
especially to farmers.
In 1934, when they did get here, they worked the large areas first, not the country areas.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So the country was always, no matter what the service is, always was the last to get it. So those engines were real valuable to farmers, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Does it say
And
how much
that's
a hit
probably
and
where
miss
you'll
engine?
find 'em.
Did it say on that description how much one originally cost, Ronnie?
It did not say,
Let me see if I can find that
because I
one.
looked.
Yeah, let's just
It'd
see
be
if we
ni-
can
it'd be
find
nice
the
to
original
know.
cost of a hit and miss engine. I bet it wasn't going to be much.
And compare that to
So
today's
yeah,
cars.
so what we've got.
Yeah. That's where I went to start with.
Does it have a?
Just give some uses.
No, I don't see. Let me.
Maybe somebody out there in Radio Land knows.
Well,
why I
or
Did
skipped
they
all
did they
that.
buy one back in the day?
do a Google Sears and Roebuck ad on
Yeah,
the hit and miss
there you
engine,
go.
There you go.
and
That's
see if
the
you
way
can
to
come
do
up
it.
with something.
Well, while he's doing that, I've got a John Deere Model E. And there are several models here now, and I guess the model determines the size. I don't really know, but this is a Model E hit and miss engine, 1.5 horsepower, that run an ice cream maker, and it's painted green like the John Deere colors, and it's on a little wagon, and it's a wooden wagon with metal wheels and rubber tires, but it had 5 bids and brought $4,050 on eBay.
Now they put that together with an old ice cream maker, which that probably a 5-gallon ice cream maker. It looks like one that make 5-gallon ice
That'd
cream.
really
at a
be
time.
nice to have.
Yeah, I bet you that thing, they set that up for like going to events and stuff.
Yeah.
But think about that. That old hit and miss engine could sit there at that event and
And-
run forever.
And make plenty of ice cream
Y'all got
for
a call.
everybody.
Get your little headphones on.
All right. Let's see what we got.
It's time to head to the phone lines. You can call in too. Call
Somebody got hit and miss.
728-1320 to talk
there
antiques.
you go.
Good morning. You're on Let's Talk Antiques.
Back when I was a boy, my dad owned a hit and miss engine. We run a hay baler off of it, had a saw that we sawed wood with. And I bought one here about a year ago, the 3.5 horsepower.
That was a big one.
Sir?
I said that was bigger than the ones I'm looking at.
Yeah. Well, this is a 3 or 3.5. I don't know how to determine the horsepower on it. But it's got fly wheels on the side about 3 foot across.
Do you know what brand it is?
That's about what I'm looking at.
I don't know what brand it is,
Okay.
but it's. I gave $300 for it about a year ago.
Well, I'd say you bought it well worth the money. I know you did.
According to what I'm looking at, you got a great deal on it.
They run anywhere from $300 to $500, $600.
or more, yeah.
Maytag.
And you know, that really was indispensable to farmers because they could take it off and they could clean their grain or whatever, you know.
Yeah, we used it on several different things.
Hey, they could run sawmill. They could run anything off.
It weighed about, I don't know, 500 or 600 pounds, I guess, but we had it on skids and we'd pull it around to whatever we needed to do with it.
Yeah.
How long would it run on a tank of gas?
Oh, it didn't use much gas. Of course, gas back in them days wasn't very much either.
No, they was throwing it away.
That's for politics.
But I've not got this engine that I bought running yet. It's my son works on it, and he's had a little problem with it. And he's a blacksmith too. He's got a shop in his building up here.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, we've got the show for you today then.
Yeah.
All righty, thank you.
Thank
All right,
you
thank
for
you for
calling.
Okay.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Did you give a price, Ronnie, on that John Deere one?
I did on the John Deere. It was
Oh, okay.
$4,050 in case anybody didn't
Hey,
hear.
here's some McCormick Deering.
There's actually not a whole lot of them on here. There's a lot of parts, but
I saw
Well, we ought to talk
International
about some of the
Jaeger.
parts.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, just say we got a McCormick Deering Model M hit and miss, 1.5 horsepower, 39 bids on that, free pickup, $1,623. Man.
People like those old hit and miss engines, don't they?
Here's a 2 horsepower domestic side shaft hit and miss engine, 18 bids on it, $1,525. Here's an international famous 1 horsepower hit and miss engine, hopper cooled with a cart. They were asking $1,425, and they got
I'd say
between
13.
probably about 13 or so.
Yeah.
Here's a Jaeger hit and miss engine.
Well, there's a lot of different brands.
They're all different
I
brands.
saw a Stover too.
29 bids on it. It's a
Star.
kind of smaller one. $1,213 free pickup, and a 1924 Jaeger hit and miss that looks a lot rougher than the other one, and 32 bids on it was $865. Stover Model 3 horsepower hit and miss engine with this little cart, $750.
Well, that thing looks small, don't
It looks really small for $750.
Well, you see that garage door there, so
Yeah.
it's about, looks like, what are those 3-foot panels on a garage door? So
Yeah.
it looks like it's about 3 foot long, the cart and all, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Something like that?
If that much.
Yeah.
And,
Maybe not even that much.
Star Model hit and miss engine, casting kit made by DeBolt Machine Incorporated. Oh, it says brand new. Mm-hmm. Buy it now, $740.
You talk about a
So you
small
buy a
one.
new
Look
one
at this
for
next
$740. Oh, you've got this one here.
Look at that
Is
little
that-
thing, that red one.
It says around 1900s vintage hit and miss steam gas motor. Looks like a little tractor, they say.
It does,
is.
kind of, don't it?
It's about, was that about 10 inches? 9 inches?
I don't see anything to compare it to, but
Well,
it
his hand.
looked really big to
Yeah.
me.
600
Oh, okay, you're talking about the next one. I see that.
$620 with 3 bids.
Yeah.
And then there's a Associated Hired Man 2 horsepower hit and miss motor, a Manco machinery. 6 bids on that are $660.
Hey, look at the Maytag.
Yeah, he's close to it. What's this little international harvester?
International Harvester hit and miss. It's kind of an odd angle of it,
I can't
but
believe I never was around any of these.
$600, 3
Yeah.
bids. That's
Well,
what I've
we were
never.
in the big city.
There you
I
go.
was in the big country.
Yeah, were you?
Way in the country.
I'd never seen one till
Oh,
David
yeah, I
toured
mean, you
me.
were real young. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually done a show several years ago on one, didn't we?
Yeah, well, he had a whole trailer
Yes.
filled with them. Yeah.
And he had a building full, too, remember?
Did he have a whole building?
Don't-
That's just.
well, he had
I was
that
thinking
trailer
about
full,
those.
then he had that building.
Oh,
That he
okay.
had a bunch of others.
Man.
So,
Wow.
so now, we was talking about there was no electricity.
Right.
And so you wonder how people washed their clothes. So Sears and them come up and all these wash machine companies come up with these. Maytag was the big deal on them.
Yeah.
That they actually made a wash machine that had a gasoline motor on it.
There you go. 1947 antique Maytag Model 72 twin engine.
Yeah.
Twin cylinder engine, hit and miss motor
I bet
to
that repair
run your
wouldn't
washing
very long.
machine.
How much?
Man.
How much? It brought around $500, didn't
They
it?
asked it for $565, and it looks like it got close to that, just probably barely under.
Yeah.
Here's a where's the other? Here's another Maytag Model 82 hit and miss motor. They were asking $495 and got between that and $475 on it. $85 shipping too.
Yeah.
It's solid steel. All these. Boy, I'd love to see one of these attached to a washing machine and see what that looks
Yeah,
like.
I would too. I bet somebody's got one.
Here's a Sumner Junior low tension magneto magnet for a hit and miss. $475.
So that's the
buying
power
on that.
supply then, basically.
So, man.
The mag is.
Yeah.
Look at that pretty green one.
Here's a nicely painted Maytag Model 72 hit and miss. 77 bids on it went for $390.
All right, we got 1 minute, so give us a couple more. Good. Look how clean that they've done that one.
There's another really nice 1935 Maytag gas engine. That just seems so odd to me. $385.
See, it's got the little foot pedal.
Fine,
You know what that foot pedal reminds me of? If anybody listening knows what a Cushman scooter is, that you used to have the foot pedal crank, same kind of basic design as that. All right, give us one more. We got to take a break. You got to push a button, and he wants to.
Here's a vintage original Briggs & Stratton hit. Oh no, it says not hit and miss. Never mind. $400 anyway. So.
Yeah, but that's an older motor.
That is, yeah.
All right, let's.
All right.
Stay tuned for more. This is Let's Talk Antiques on Thunder Radio.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
We would like to thank Dr. David Florence for supporting Let's Talk Antiques. See Dr. Florence at 804 Kalon Street in Manchester for all of your medical needs. Call 728-5522 for your appointment today. Most insurances accepted.
Hey everybody, we're back with Talking Antiques, and the number here is 728-1320.
All right, folks, we're back with Let's Talk Antiques.
All right.
So what do you got there? Is that a kit that where you can build your own? Or
Here is a kit to where you can build your own 1902 Parcel and Weed hit and miss engine. $225 with $15 shipping. And yeah, so it's a kit.
It's neat, isn't it?
That is very cool.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun project to take on sometime.
Yeah, won't you do that?
Yeah. Let me borrow $250.
I'll do it just to see you work on it.
just see me get a busted knuckle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a few skin ones here.
There you go. Let's see, where do we go to on that? I lost my spot.
You go to the
But-
next one down.
Well, I was flipping through them. We're really down to just Maytags.
But they're still
engines.
They're still $300.
There are, yeah, lots and lots
All
of.
right, I'll tell you what then. Let's go to something different. You want to?
Sure.
Okay, so take your choice: coffee grinders or powder horns. Either one of them ought to bring some money.
Yeah.
I got James Bond's watches.
Yeah.
I'd like to see coffee grinders.
All right. Wear 'em out.
And then, but you gonna let Ronnie say anything about a watch?
Let him go ahead and
He
coffee
can talk about
grinders.
watch.
If there's any time left, we'll talk about the watch.
Here is a vintage La Pavani grinder, coffee mule. So it's a French.
Hey,
so
you just put in coffee grinders.
I did.
Put in vintage. I think you're gonna find a higher dollar one.
Well, I got $450.
Well, how about $14.99?
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Well, I mean, I hadn't hit the sold button yet, but
am I on the? Yeah, I'm unsold.
well, here's a $1,075 one. So put in vintage. Change the wording there instead of just coffee grinder. Add vintage.
That way you get older ones.
Okay. It should have gotten. It should have.
Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. You heard that old saying
Still
before.
grind coffee.
All right. Well, I beat you on that. Then I've got a.
Well, there
vintage
you
coffee
go.
grinder for $3,500.
Now we're into the coffee grinders.
This
I'll
looks.
ground some beans in a blender.
Yeah,
Didn't do
well,
a bad job.
it won't, but it'll make your whatever you do in it afterwards
Yeah.
have a little
I
coffee
haven't
flavor
used
to
his
it.
hands.
It'll make your pesto be a
Hey,
little funny.
Rita, see what it says about that one, because that's $18.98. Enterprise, I've got an Enterprise, but I don't have that stand.
Well, let's say the stand looks like the old what I think of the sewing machine.
Yeah, like
stand, the cast iron on that.
The body on it. Yeah.
Okay, this is a vintage Enterprise cast iron coffee grinder, number 16, stamped patent July 12th, 1898.
See, they could have run that off a hit and miss motor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I guess how much coffee you got to grind too.
Oh, come on.
Let me see where the pull up the full
Pretty
description.
soldiers.
Antique Enterprise coffee grinder.
Philadelphia.
Measures 65 inches high. Base width is 25 inches. Grind wheel diameter 31 inches. Good condition. Still will grind coffee beans.
That's a big coffee grinder.
Original container to collect the coffee, the ground coffee. All cast iron, very heavy, local pickup only. Willing to pallet if you want to take
yeah.
care of it.
That's amazing, though, isn't it?
On a Range
That
Rover.
is so.
Now that was probably used in a general store or something where they got a lot of use, you know,
I would
something that
assume
big.
so.
And that wheel, big as it is, it'd grind that coffee easy. wouldn't
Very
it?
easy. $3,500.
Look
one
at the
bid on
momentum
that.
you'd get from a cast iron wheel, 31 inches.
Sure would.
What's that next one?
Antique coffee grinder mill, Landers Frary Clark, New Britain, number 20. Buy it now and that was $1,075.
How much was shipping on that?
$28. It looks similar to the other one without all the fancy base and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The design
I like
for it.
little hand
A
cranks
little
on
smaller wheel. Here's another Enterprise manufacturing company, number 3 coffee grinder mill, circa
smaller.
1898. Yeah, a little smaller too. 70 bids on that. Went for $720 with $75 shipping.
Look there, it's got a wooden base and it's got a little wooden drawer to slide out
Well, you
with a
coffee
porcelain knob that you slide it out once you get your coffee.
That's for the rich people to coffee maker.
That had to be at a rich
coffee
person's
grinder.
house, right?
No doubt. That would. Here's another one. That's just the same one. Okay, just in not in as good a condition,
Yeah, but
and it went for about $600 to $700. So it's still
well, not
brought
much,
money.
Not much less than
Yeah.
a nice looking one.
Here's an Enterprise Manufacturing Company number 1 coffee grinder.
That's a fancy looking one.
Very fancy. $610 with 26 bids.
I never seen a grinder look like that one. Have you?
No, I haven't.
I said it doesn't have the big wheels on it. Maybe that's why it didn't bring as much, because it's got nice paint on it
Oh,
and
that's,
stuff.
I think that
It's
one's
beautiful.
sharp. It'd
Yeah.
make a good display piece.
Here's a vintage Swift Mill Lane Brothers from Poughkeepsie, New York, a number 13 coffee grinder. They were asking $703, and they took I don't know, somewhere a little under $600 for it. Oh, here you go. Here's a vintage Hobart coffee grinder that looks like one you'd see in a store.
That's electric one, right?
Yes, set selector to desired grind, pour coffee in top of mill. 3 to start mill, place bag under spout and lift up. Yeah, those are the kinds you would have seen. This looks like a really old one. I'd say like a 1950s, 1960s one. They were asking $325 plus 200 shipping and took a best offer on that. Let me get to ones that sold. Here's a Coles Manufacturing Company, number 2 cast iron coffee grinder mill, 1890s. 35 bids on that, $380. Man, I had no idea.
Have you got any coffee grinder? I know your grandpa had a coffee grinder.
Yeah, he really didn't care that much about his coffee. He'd hit it with a hammer probably. If there wasn't
the rifle.
Yeah, if there wasn't Folgers available, then yeah. Here's one, a hand crank Stover number 32 cornmeal grinder or coffee. $289.99 was to buy it now on that. I'd consider corn grinding very different from coffee, in my opinion, though.
Well,
yeah.
Well, but wouldn't it be the same as a bean as far as the, hardness?
You have to have, but to get like cornmeal, you wouldn't do it through this. You'd use a stone for that.
Yeah, right, because it'd be a lot finer.
So this well, maybe it was adjustable.
Do you have
Probably
one of those millstones?
I do not have a millstone. Nor have I had one tied around my neck.
Well, do you know somebody that did?
I've seen reference to it.
Hey, you only got about a minute left, so quit horsing around. You better give our audience another good 1 or 2 items.
They know how we are.
1 minute, so you better get with
drag
it.
out.
Here's an American John Wright red cast iron and wood coffee mill grinder. $300. Buy it now.
Ooh. That is the most odd shaped one.
It says it's an antique. I thought it was a new one. Antique coffee grinder mill, antique crystal, number 3, just restored, 100% in and out. $290 plus $20 shipping, and it's got a little man on the handle to crank it, and it's got a glass jar on the top to keep your beans in.
Does the man on the handle do the cranking?
I do not believe so.
I don't think he does.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we've talked ourselves out of another show.
Well,
one of our producers is raising his hands up, flagging, saying, "Let's get out of here."
They don't want to stay another hour.
No, I don't think he wants
You don't run us
to.
off?
If he does, we'll have to do swap and shop.
Okay.
We'll do another hour next week from 10 to 11 Wednesday. Let's Talk Antiques on Thunder Radio.